Yo, what's up squad, and welcome back to another video on Hudson Airsoft. On this video we're going to be going over my helmet setup, everything that's on it and where I got it from. Now basically where I got most of the stuff from this helmet is from eBay, and a few bits from Amazon and one bit from a shop that is local to me. So let's start bit by bit. My camera isn't a GoPro. I really need to upgrade to a GoPro, but I can't afford it at the minute because they're not exactly the cheapest of things. But I do want to improve the quality, so eventually I will be upgrading to one, so don't worry about that one. So this is a Goodman's camera. I got it from a shop called B&M in the UK. If you're from America, I feel like B&M is probably the closest to Target, maybe Walmart. I don't know. It cost me about £20, and it does okay. As you can see on the side, I have drilled a little hole here, right there, so I can now plug a charger into it while I'm on the field, because this thing does die. Well, not too quickly, but once you're like an hour and a half into a game, you don't want it cutting out on you. So basically I have a way of charging it on the field, which we'll get to a little bit later. The camera mount that I've got on here, I bought from eBay for about £2.99. I'll leave everything in one of the corners. But anyways, moving on, we have, what's best to go to? The camera mount, which again I got off eBay. My goggles, which I got with my face mask and goggles, I got for £15 again on eBay. Face mask, don't have a problem with. It's really good. It's one of them ones, so it's not complete mesh over the important parts. Yeah, your teeth, your nose. As for your cheek pieces, a nice and soft fabric. It's still protective, very thick, but it's nice and comfortable, especially when you're shouldering the rifle and aiming down the sights. Which I have taken off. We'll go ahead and take this off. I have taken off the straps for it, because normally it fastens to your face like so. And it's got a strap that goes around your head. Well, I've taken those off, and instead of cutting them, I've got myself a bit more elastic, which I have put on there instead. So I can clip it to my helmet using the helmet clips that the helmet came with. Just stick that on right there. It's a bit of a pain in the butt with the headphones on, but I feel like it's just something you're going to have to deal with. And it just fastens on there nice and tight around your face. I'm still adjusting that one yet. I'm not decided what I want to do with it. But basically that's how I do run it, and that's how I have run it. Moving on to my headphones. I'll have to look what these are called. I believe these are Peltor Contact 2s, I think. I bought these ones on Amazon as part of a package with this, the headphones, the push to talk, and my radio. Honestly, this works quite well. I do actually like them. There is a bit of an issue with hearing people when you've got them on in CQB. Like I said, I've not tried them out in an outdoor game yet, but in CQB when they're on, it obviously muffles the sound a little bit. So if someone's speaking next to you, I'm sick of people going, "You are? What was that? Yeah, no, yeah, I can't hear you speak up, mate." You know what I mean? But they are good headphones. I've not tried the radio function yet. How the sound comes through someone talking through the radio, because no one has a radio. Like, I don't know anyone with a radio to connect it to. So I've not tried that one out yet, but I imagine it would be quite good, because I believe Contact Peltor 2 Peltor whatever they are, I believe they are quite good, and so they should be, because I spent £70 on them. Well, it was £100 with the radio, the push talk, and the headset, but you know. Which they've both been attached to my helmet on both sides here and over here, using these rail headset adapter thingies. Again, bought on Amazon for about £10 or £15. They connect onto it. I had to take the headband off these, and I had to actually cut the stitching to thread the wire through the helmet. Which, if we just take that off my my green screen stand for a second, my wire goes. I don't know if you guys can't even see that. It's, yes, professional camera quality guy thing, but well, that was rude. Well, basically, the wire goes underneath the styrofoam thing. I don't even know what that's called. I don't see a lot of people having that, because the helmet. I haven't even said the helmet itself. The helmet itself, again, was bought on eBay. I don't know any names for it or anything, but it cost me about £20 or something like that. So it is a cheap helmet, but I've so far not had a single problem with it. That's a lie, I've had one problem with it. The strap it came with went from the helmet straight down and under your chin, and that was not comfortable. It wasn't great. It felt like it was kind of choking me a little bit, and it wasn't fantastic. So I went onto Amazon and bought myself the thing on the back, which basically goes into the exact same screws. It just it's a bit more comfortable on your head, and it comes with this chin strap, which instead of it going underneath my chin, it goes on my chin, which I can show you when I put the helmet on later on. On the helmet itself, I've got a multicam helmet cover with plenty of Velcro on it. There's plenty of Velcro on the helmet itself. However, I like the multicam look. That's what I'm going for. It's quite a basic. Everyone likes the multicam look, multi-terrain. So I like it. It looks cool. There are plenty of Velcro spaces on this on the helmet cover itself. I've got a Union Jack on here because I'm from England, the United Kingdom, so I put that on there. It looks cool. And I've got another one on the opposite side, which we'll get to in a minute. Plenty of little loops here, so you can thread down wires or anything else you wanted to thread through it. Which is perfect. The thing about the helmet cover, it doesn't fit completely around it. I don't know if it's meant to. There are small gaps around the side. I don't know if you guys can... Oh yeah, you can kind of tell there. But there are small gaps around the side, which you can't really tell. But you can a little bit, because I've put it on. And it's kind of annoying that it isn't, but you kind of get used to it. So, going back to my goggles real quick. Like I said, I got these with the face mask, both for £15 for both of them. Which in-game, I would have it strapped to... Right, wait. It's done something, it's not working. Either way. I'd have this strapped to my helmet in game just because it feels easier. I don't have to have multiple straps. I just have to take one thing off, boom, off my head instead of going helmet off, face mask off, goggles, blah 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 blah. But these are great, honestly. They do fog. A lot of goggles or glasses, they do fog eventually, especially with CQB. I got really hot. I didn't realize I went in thermals. I didn't realize how hot it was going to be. After about an hour or two, you're like, "Woo, that is warm." But I honestly didn't have a problem with it the whole game until I got to the last... It started the second to last game. The last game I was completely fogged and it wasn't great. But I did actually go ahead and buy some New Pro Clearview. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I think that was about £10 or something. But all you have to do is spray the lens, rub it in with a microfiber cloth, I think it is. And it shouldn't fog up. This stuff might not even work. I don't even know if it does or not. I've seen people say it does work, but well, we'll have to wait and see until I try it myself. So, moving on to the back of my my helmet. Hey, it's the right way as well. I have a like a little pouch, I think it is. It actually blends in really well on the camera. Awesome. Which it's stuck down by Velcro on both Velcro panels at the top and on the back. And it's got Velcro here, Velcro all across the top of it here, along with some bungee cord so you can put whatever you feel like putting on there. And on here, we have a custom patch that I've got on here. It says Hudson, which is obviously Hudson Airsoft, and Hudson is my last name, so if you ever wonder why it's called Hudson Airsoft, there you go. So that's attached on by Velcro on both these straps, but in this little pouch, I keep a battery pack, which okay, we good. Which actually is like a counterweight almost. It balances the helmet out from the GoPro being on the front instead of dragging down at the back, so it's it balances it all out effectively. So that is great, and plus it's doing two jobs in one. It's balancing it out, and it's also going to be charging my GoPro, not my GoPro, my camera. Okay. Well, from there, it has a wire that comes through under these little loops here, comes underneath my other Union Jack patch on the other side, and it comes through to a wire which I just plug in. Last game I plugged in a little bit too late, and I lost some footage, unfortunately. Which just plugs in nice and snug into there. I'll actually plug it in. I was just going to hold it there and show you, but hang on. There we go. Plugs in nice and gently to the side. Wire doesn't get in the way. It just kind of gets charging, and it does the job. Apart from the headphones, I think this is a relatively cheap helmet setup. So I think the helmet was about £20. I work it all out in the corner anyway. But that's basically how it goes. It's when I used this in my last game, I took the microphone off because it is actually detachable. You can take it off. I'm not sure how I'm going to use the mic with a face mask. I'll grab that. Because it's kind of like, oh, I have thought about maybe putting this further down and doing it like that maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. But that's basically what it's like on your head. You can't really feel the weight. You can feel the headphones on. Your sound is a little bit muffled, as you would expect, because they are kind of that ear defenders basically. But it does look, to me, this looks pretty damn cool. GoPro mount. I actually have the GoPro, not the GoPro. I have my camera upside down. It does film upside down, but it is a closer view to my perspective. But this is basically how I would have it in game. I feel like it looks. I love it. I feel like it looks super badass. It just looks awesome. It just looks awesome. And then I'm not going to put the face mask on now, but that would basically go in like that, and it would clip into the sides. Obviously, it does kind of stretch it a little bit. And I designed this part to go without the headphones on, so I need to readjust that again. But it just basically clip on like that, and it's honestly, it just looks super cool. I absolutely love it. Personally, I think this helmet is pretty damn sweet. Do you have the wire that comes down here for the headset, which I could either tuck back into the pouch on the back, or I could have it so it goes into my push to talk whenever I have my my radio set up. But yeah, guys, that is basically my helmet setup. Everything's going to be tallied up in the corner, so you can see how much this helmet costs overall. However, it's great. That's why Airsoft is really, really good, because you can customize it to however you want. If I wanted to, I can take off these two patches and then put something else on, or I can, keep the patches on, take the headphones off, and there's just so many possibilities you can do to customize it and make it unique to yourself. But yeah, overall, this is my helmet. It does what I need it to do. It's a good helmet. Like I said, nothing apart from the headphones aren't branded. But honestly, I don't really care. I don't really care if it's branded or not, as long as it does the job that I need it to do. At a small price, a relatively small price that I paid for it, it's a really good helmet, and it does what I need it to do perfectly. I have thought about switching over to a hat or a baseball cap or whatever. Headphones over the top, obviously iPro, of course. But the only issue with that is the helmet is just so much better for recording gameplay. Obviously, because of the helmet, the mount on the helmet that you can put your GoPro to, and then having the ability to charge it all on the one device. It's awesome, and it does everything I need it to do and more, and it's fantastic. But yeah, basically, guys, that is my helmet, and I love it. I think it's awesome. Hopefully this has given you some inspiration for some of your own gear. If you've seen anything you like on the helmet and you want to get it for yourself and you're not sure about it, make sure you leave me a comment down below, and I can tell you exactly what it's like. And if you have any questions about it, then I can try and answer them for the best I can from what I've used with it. But like I said, I've not had a problem with any of the gear on it. It works, it does the job, and it does, like I said, does what at the end of the day, it just does what I need it to do. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, because you want to be staying up to date with weekly videos. I am trying to do weekly videos on the channel, probably every Monday, I think. I don't know, because obviously I can't go and play every week, which I'd love to do. I can't do. So I'm going to try and provide different videos on my gear. So if there's anything you want to see, make sure you leave it in the comments down below, so I can try and help you guys, and you guys can help me. Because at the end of the day, in the Airsoft community, I feel like we are all here to help each other and just have a good time on and off the field, effectively. So yeah, like I said, I do hope you've enjoyed. Like, rating, subscribe, leave comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video next Tuesday. We'll say it. Videos coming every Tuesday. I'll see you later. Peace.